What is going on, guys? This is Mando with M Traders, and we're gonna go over our play for today. I actually posted a video today about, what I was going to play today, and it actually most of the stuff did work out like as planned. So let's get to the first one, right? So I did talk last night. If you were in my Discord chat or in Stack Tweets, or I think I made a video as well. Walmart. I was talking about Walmart is going into earnings. I did talk briefly about earnings, how people like to buy the hype and sell the actual news, and that's pretty much what happened here. I did buy some calls of Walmart. I bought them yesterday at around this price level, and I held all the way to the morning, and once it reached like 102.50, I actually sold my excuse me, I actually sold my my calls, which was great. I made quite a bit of money. Was very happy how it played out because of certain things. First of all, why is Walmart down? That was my first question. And it was because Amazon had earnings, and they said they were going to go over to the one-day shipping. Kind of hurt Walmart on that matter, but it bounced right back up, and it started uptrending as well. Going back up where it's supposed to be. Now, they also announced that they were kind of teasing in Twitter, saying, what about one-day shipping and no membership? Stay tuned. Right? That was a hint for most investors. Kind of giving a blow to Amazon. However, nothing's concrete or set in stone. However, they did mention that. Just food for thought. Right? So we play Walmart. I don't think I'm gonna at this level where we are right now. I don't see any catalyst for me to keep playing Walmart. It's still not an all-time high. It's coming right back up. Should have a pullback. I'm not interested in Walmart anymore. We already played it. The other one that I said I was going to play was going to be Google. So Google gave me a few heart attacks. Unfortunately, in the account that I do play my my options is still under PDT, and I had to make do with what I had. Now, I made a mistake, and like I always tell everybody, if you're not in anything, do not be in anything in the first 5 minutes. But sure, do people actually listen? Do I listen to myself? Not really. I did not listen to myself. Now, why is that? Because I saw it coming in. I saw this big green volume coming in, right? And then I said, I'm going to miss. I have FOMO, okay? Rule number 1, don't have FOMO. I have FOMO. I bought 2 spread calls at this level. Then it went up, and rejected. Came back down. I'm already down. Went back up. I still held because I'm under PDT. I was going to swing it. Or if it was going to get very bad, I was actually just going to take profits in. Or if it got very good, I was just going to take profits, switch brokers. However, it did not. It went all the way down. Then I started doing, once it reached this level, I kind of panicked and I said, okay, what's going on? What's my plan? I got to develop a plan. So I started looking at potential support and resistance or support levels at this level on the daily, on the yearly, and everything, to see how comfortable I was going to be by holding. And I did found some technical analysis that helped me make my decision and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy more. So at this level, I bought more calls at this level. This time was naked calls. They were not actual spreads, right? However, they were naked calls. And I saw it go all the way up. We got rejected, and came back down. At this stage, I actually made my trend line. I started seeing the pattern of a upside down head and shoulders. I need to get that tool where you can just draw on your screen. I use Snippet. By the way, snippet is the next best thing to screen pictures and writing and all that stuff. So I started seeing this. Once it went like this, and I drew my trend line, and also, kind of start seeing this. I'm like, huh. It kind of started looking like an upside down head and shoulders. As time went by, it hit again the high. I was still positive. It came back down, and I said this thing is gonna break downwards. But according to my TA, this is kind of like an upside down head and shoulders. Also, you could call it as a cup and a handle in the 5 minutes, the last one, right? You can also see it was a pretty steady bullish move, right? So it didn't let the bears push further down than what it was. Instead, it kept going up. So that gave me that, kind of the last drop that spilled the glass. I went and I bought 2 more calls, naked calls at this stage right here. And I said, this thing is going to break to the upside. And if it doesn't, I still got 3 more days. Yes, I did expiration for the Friday because it's the cheapest. I can get a lot more of them. That's the main reason. And sure enough, I stuck to my plan, and it went all the way up. Could I sold for a lot of profit? Yes, but I think we should have a full recovery by next Tuesday. Everything's looking good. We have the SMI is already in the kind of the oversold territory, but it's not actually oversold. I just say it's past this red line. So I'm so used to the RSI that I just say oversold. We're already in this area, and notice that every time it gets in this area, it comes back up, comes back up, comes back up, right? It kind of went down and went right back up. And then it kind of went down. What I like about this setup is in the 5 minutes, if you look, it's already all the way down here. However, it closed up here. So that means that from here, it should start continuing an uptrend, right? That should be a higher high from this level right over here. Should be a higher high, should have a higher low, and continue the uptrend. Probably I'm looking at least to profit once it reaches close to, I might start taking profit at 12.10. And then a 12.20, and then a 12.50. If everything runs the way it should, that's why you need to do your technical analysis, right? Currently it's at 189.50 a bit, 1250 ask. So $1 spread. Wow. Yeah, nobody's gonna buy that right now. So stuck to my plan. It was very hard. I saw my account go down 3K, down 3K, down 1,500 or so. I think no, this one was like 3K, 2K, 15K. So I saw a difference. I mean, I wish I was in PDT because I would be playing this wedge like there was no tomorrow. If you were actually in Discord and StockTwits, I did, once it was coming down on this level, I said it was going to bounce from here and then it's going to break up. If you don't believe me, it's there. It's in StockTwits. Follow me in StockTwits. Or just join the Discord chat. I put it there as well. Remember, the Discord chat link is on the description below, so make sure you subscribe. You hit the like button, the little bell, so you get alerts anytime I put some videos. And join us in Discord chat. It's free, man, and it's or girl or whatever you are. It's free. So fantastic. And something I'm looking at right here. Oh my god. You guys see that when you do that, I still don't know how to get out of that mode every time you kind of messed up. What I do is just go back to this. All right, so if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, kind of draw it to see wherever I can get as many candles as possible that are not crossing the actual candle, so above or below. So it's kind of hard. So I think that should be the best area for support and resistance. So I see this as this was acting as a resistance, broke the resistance, closed above it, and we should continue an uptrend. It should bounce from this area if my TA works the way I'm thinking. Should bounce around the 1197.72 area and continue the uptrend. That's for Google. So I'm in Google. I'm bullish. Remember, this is a blue chip company. You know, some people invest thousands and thousands of dollars on penny stocks because they want it to go $1. Well, you invest $1 in stocks or in options in this one, it'll go up $1. But it's a blue chip company, so come on, right? I see that currently the PC ratio is a 0.67. It's a little bit high, however, it's still a bullish PC ratio. 74,000 calls, 50,000 puts. How many of that is open interest? I do not know. I don't know how many are closed. But if you know, good for you. Please tell me. All right. The other one that I play, it was Microsoft. Why Microsoft? Well, I like Microsoft, right? So I bought it last night. Again, I saw it come in this morning, came in, dropped down. I don't know if you guys noticed, but notice that if the first candle starts off green, you're gonna have a dip. If the first candle starts off red, you're going to have a uptrend or going up. You're gonna go up. It's gonna go up instead of going dip. Example, this one started green and came back down. This one too started green and came back down. Where are we? This one actually started green, came back down, you know, downtrend. This one, I saw it started red. I bought a little bit, like 2 more calls to the 30 call position that I already had. I'll buy more, and I sold right up on this level. I started reaching about 130.65. I know it usually rejects about 130.50. Didn't want to push my luck. I sold. It came back down. And I actually bought Microsoft in another small broker account that I had. I basically rode it all the way up to like the 130.44. I sold it. That was a small position. It was only 2 calls I had. And then I missed out on all of this. I was waiting the entire week for on Microsoft, because I've been swinging Microsoft, I don't know, since 2 weeks ago, ups and downs, and I've been waiting for this pull, you know, 1% pull, you know, at 50 calls, that would have been quite nice. I have to say that would have been quite nice. Even if it's $1, it would have been very nice. All right, I was waiting for that the entire time and didn't happen. Yeah, I actually bought like down here. But anyways, I sold up here and then I tried to see if it was going to continue the uptrend because of all the upgrades that was happening and blah, 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 blah. Didn't happen. I think what pushed this was the VA news and Microsoft partner to enhance care. Hopefully, because I am a veteran and I do like good care. So, yeah, even though it doesn't look like I know. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, you're a veteran? Yeah. Anyways, we play Microsoft, and also I was thinking about doing Apple, but the thing with Apple, and I know I talk about it as well in my previous videos, you trade the hype, right? Well, the thing is with this one, it already had a lot of hype, right? It just had a lot of hype. It was waiting for a pullback. It was like, you know what? I'm too high. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna come down on you guys. Sure enough, you know, it starts trending down, trending down, trending down. Now, when I see these coming into earnings, I like it, because remember, if you are too high into earnings, too high, your expectations are triple that. If it's too low, your expectations is lower, right? Kind of like, I don't know, so when you're dating somebody, if if you are too drunk, your expectations get too low, right? It's funny. But if you're sober, your expectations get pretty high. So it's kind of the same thing. You're coming in drunk and you didn't care. The expectations were okay, and then it just skyrocketed. Most likely, it will continue an uptrend and it made a higher high. It made a higher high, and at least it's not an all-time high. So it should continue the uptrend, and you should be good. I did not play anything else. Currently, I'm still in Google, and I do have Disney calls. I actually said I was going to play Disney, right? I did say I was going to play Disney. However, I said I'm going to play Disney, and I'm going to wait for a good entry, for a good pullback. However, this thing continued down. So I was going to buy here. I missed it. I know you guys cannot see it. I actually missed it, and when it was here, I bought in. Small, only 3 calls, right? If I can make a couple $100, I would not mind it. I'm not going too heavy, because Disney, most of the stuff, it's long term. All the hype is gone, the movie's out. Now the actual revenue and the work is gonna start kicking in. It's gonna be going a little bit slower. However, I do see a reversal signature in the 5-minute. So this should start uptrending from here. Now, I am down on this one. However, due to how much it has pulled back, I think this is a good level to buy. In my opinion, I bought 2 calls, not too fancy, not rich, just going to be happy with what I have. And it used to be a previous resistance. It bounced from this area, should go up. And I say should. Now let's look at natural gas. So I did talk to you guys about at 1 a.m. this morning, saying that natural gas is due for a pullback because now the bullish weather is gone. The bearish storage supplies is still there. We should continue to go down. I still remember people telling me in a bunch of places, hey, you're going to see 2.0. You're never going to see 2.0. I'll tell you that. Never going to see 2.0. Well, won't say never. At least this year, you will not see 2.0. You can, if you take notice, the world is changing, right? We are going to clean energy fuel. So guess what? Natural gas is one of those. So anyways, it bounced from here, went back up. Bullish weather, snowstorms, everybody bought the hype. Now it's coming down. It's going to continue the downtrend. I think we might stop at the first of all, the first one is going to be the 2.55 area. 2.55 area. So this area, I think, is going to be our first stop. If fundamentals don't change, then for sure we're going to see another stop at 2.50. And I think that should be our bottom now. I don't think we're going to fall again to this 2.43 level. And of course, once it goes back down to 2.55, then I'm going to start eyeing UGAS. Right now, I'm not going to get into UGAS until I'm comfortable at those levels. Okay. And I think that's it for natural gas. Gold, was in JNUG. I bought in, when it crashed, and then the market was crashing, and I said, you know what, I'm going to buy JNUG. And I bought JNUG. I sold here. And that's it, because I saw that SPY made another higher high. The markets are going to recover. Sure enough, they did recover, and with a higher high. So that being said, hopefully you guys like this video. If you find it useful, make sure you subscribe. You join us in Discord. It's free. The links for webull. By the way, I love webull. I'll make another video. They're coming out with this pre-IPO buying capability. So before the IPO gets releases into the open market, you can actually buy through them. It's fantastic. It's like you buy $1,000. They don't give you shares. You just invest $1,000. Whatever shares they come out to be when the market opens, well, those are your shares. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And they have other stuff like options coming up by the end of the year, they told me, and some other stuff. So cool. Yeah, I love webull. 3 a.m. I can start trading and then stop trading at 7 p.m. Like it's 6:28 p.m. Guess what? I can still buy and sell stocks. You're in Robinhood, you can't. You are in TD Ameritrade, I believe you can't, if I'm not mistaken. At 7 p.m. EST, so 6 p.m. Yeah, you can't. So I can still trade right now with webull. So yeah, I love it. And you get a free stock. I get a free stock. Everybody gets a free stock. Everybody's happy. You want to trade it? There's also a link below. And then I'll be posting another link for a company that does algorithmic, well, basically they're algos software where it tells you like bullish flow, bearish flow, alerts you on when stocks are going up and down. Actually pretty cool, very profitable. I like it. I love it. Like 5 of my members actually are part of it as well. I am a part of it. So, but once I get my affiliate link, I'll post it below and I'll tell you what it is. All right. So stay tuned for more fun. Peace.